guys, and welcome to another edition of Market Marauders. Today we're going to be talking about Verizon Communications. Um, Very interesting company. I feel like they're doing a lot of things moving forward, and definitely one of those companies to look out for. So let's dive into it. So first thing, as you all know, 5G is just, you know, in my opinion, it's equivalent to like the space race. Moving forward, it's more than just companies competing. I feel like it's more like countries competing. And if you go and do your history, in the space race is basically the U.S. versus Russia. Who can get a space first, build the best spacecraft. Um, I feel like that is equivalent to this, just because there's so many companies involved in this whole 5G hemisphere, and different countries are competing to have the best 5G capabilities out there. So it says Verizon today unveiled the names of 20 U.S. cities that will get 5G ultra wideband services in 2019. So they got Atlanta, Boston, Charlotte, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, and the list goes on with these cities for their ultra wideband 5G. I know recently Atlanta and Denver have just installed like their 5G, and I think Phoenix as well have installed their 5G towers, citywide. So it's something that's definitely moving forward very quickly. And I think it'll just trickle down with just the devices. There'll be more devices that are 5G capable, but you got to build the infrastructure first before you have the devices that are capable for 5G. So going to this, the 22nd, more Verizon 5G wideband services in more places, more smartphones. Um, so it's just one of their press releases. It says initially Verizon 5G ultra wideband services will be concentrated in downtown Phoenix, around, that's one of the places that they said, around several well known landmarks, including Phoenix Convention Center, Talking Stick Resort area, and basically just naming the places that it's going to be at. Um, yeah, so that's just basically what that article is talking about. So moving on to another article, Verizon helps customers avoid more than 1.5 billion robocalls this year. I know robocalls has been, almost like a buzzword these days, and people really hate having robocalls, especially like they come during dinner, and they're basically saying that customers enroll in the free call filter app that help block these numbers and these robocalls. So it's just basically showing um, something moving forward, how Verizon's just helping their customers, and not just with 5G, but with other things that they basically listen to the problems that are going on and are trying to find solutions for them. So nextly, this was just released today. Uh, Hurricane Durian is on the way and Verizon is ready. So Hurricane Dorian is forecast to make landfall in Florida as a major hurricane. Emergency response teams are busy making sure residents, visitors. So basically, they're just saying, they're basically ready to help. Um, there will be power outages. Verizon has backup power in the form of batteries, generators at their cell sites and network facilities. So they're just basically reassuring people that weather can knock out some of the towers, but they're preparing for that, so you'll still have like cell service and stuff moving forward, uh, which is a good thing. So basically my synopsis back on this, back on the price. Um, I think they're going to be a major player moving forward, especially in the telecom range, and I think it's a good stock to hold, for the long term, because as 5G becomes more and more implemented, now they're laying down the foundation for 5G. But once it becomes, like a daily thing, this stock price is gonna shoot up, in my opinion, just based on the fact that people will see the applications of 5G. Now it's kind of more of like, it's not as popular, or, it's still semi in the developing phases of, some devices have it, some don't. Um, but I think moving forward, they're definitely going to be one of the major players. Um, Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Like it, share it. That's been another episode of Marauders.